Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Michael Marstero. Coming on early today because I got to wake up early tomorrow. I got to wake up early tomorrow. I don't feel like waking up early tomorrow, but you know what? It's all good. Hey, Ann, how you doing, sweetie? You good? It's kind of chilly here tonight. Shit. It was a good day. Yeah, my day was good. I got a lot done. I did a lot of work today. Took more shit to the dump. I went to the dump twice today. I took an old barbecue to the dump because I got a new one the other day. And I took some more shit that belonged to my ex brother-in-law. I took all his some shit, like 3 buckets of shit, all to the dump. It feels good to take things that you know that don't belong to me to the dump, and I don't need it. Hey Sophie, how you doing? You uploaded stuff to your channel. I didn't even know you had a channel. You mean your channel you're on now, or a different one? How you doing, Sophie? You good? Oh yeah, decluttering is very good. Oh hey Ali, how you doing? You're cold. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of cold today. Oh, see, see, he was being tricky. See, you got a lawyer. Yeah, I like the warm weather, but tonight it's I can't even remember what the hell. So Ali, he showed up then. It's 58 here tonight. Right now, it's 58 degrees, and it says conditions deteriorate overnight as a developing low passes nearby on Thursday. This low brings periods of rain, showers, and strengthening gale force winds. So tomorrow is going to be nasty, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So it looks like this weekend is going to be shitty. So you might see me a lot. He said his lawyer is an idiot too. I kept laughing every time he talked. He has to pay 2,400 a month, and his child support over is 7 grand. Yeah. Well, see, it all worked out then. And guess what? My sister's husband, right? Well, ex-husband, right? He My sister's lawyer told his lawyer, "Look, we're taking you to court because you don't want to pay." And he sent my sister 2 grand and said, "That's enough." Like, who the fuck are you, bro? And he's willing to pay my sister 30 something thousand dollars from the last 2 years. So he took it upon himself to say, "I'll give you 2 grand and fuck you, even though you want to take me to court. I think 2 grand is good enough for you. And look, you're getting 2,400 and you live in the States." and you live in an expensive state, and this guy lives in Bermuda, and he's a millionaire, and he wants to just pay $2,000 because he feels that's all he should pay. See what I'm trying to say? So my sister said that her lawyer comes back from away tomorrow, and she's gonna be like, "We'll see you in court next week, bruh, because obviously you don't want to pay." I'm been tired of dumb and greedy humans. Yeah. So why can't you pay that much? And this asshole, he makes like probably more than that. He probably makes close to 10 grand a month, and he gets like dividends from his company. He's a part owner. He's got shares, and he just got a shitload of money. Hey Maria, how you doing, sweetie? I don't understand like what world these guys live in. It's like they have like this amnesia where like or old timers disease like at 40 something years old or 30 something years old. Like when you were living with your kids and your wife, you didn't see how much money everybody was fucking paying. Like what do you now you don't see it, so what? You don't know now. You just got amnesia, right? Oh, I don't know. My wife paid the bills, or I just forgot, because and meanwhile, every year everything goes up. So you just think you're gonna pay the bare minimum and be like, fuck you. And on top of that, you don't even wipe their ass or take care of them or take them anywhere. You stupid ass. And the audacity of this guy saying that I don't want to go to court, but I think that $2,000 is sufficient enough for two teenage boys that eat $2,000 a month worth of fucking food. So what about the rest? Who's paying the rest? Fuck out of here, you stupid bastard. That's bullshit, Sophie. That is bullshit. Yeah. What I don't get is what I just said. Like, how does a man like just say I'm gonna give you whatever I want? So when you were living with your girl and you got her pregnant and you're married or you're with your wife and kids, all these years or all in my sister's case, he was here right up until those boys from 2 years ago and they're 15 and 17. So when they were fucking 15 and 13, the past 15 years, you never knew what the price of life cost? And now that you've been away from here, right? You're living your own now and you're paying your own bills. That's why you don't want to pay a lot of money because you got your own bills. You finally have no wife to pay for your shit because my sister paid his fucking way. And he was apparently the millionaire going around telling everybody, I got million. You ain't got nothing, bro. Your bank account, when his bank account statements came, he had $10,000 in his account. That's it. And my sister had way fucking more money. So if he goes to court, he's fucked. And he knows that, but he's still like being a dick. It's like he wants us to go slap the shit out of him. But I told everybody, don't you dare touch him. I'm glad they're all going away tomorrow, so they can cool the fuck now. And I told them, look, he's gonna get slapped with a lawsuit. Fuck him. He's gonna pay our way. Fuck that guy. Don't worry about him. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly. And he has to pay those fees. And just like my ex brother-in-law, he says he says I ain't paying for your fees because I'm not the one going to court. But we got to take you to court, jackass, because you don't want to pay. So if you don't want to listen and you don't want to pay attention, then you're gonna get fucked. You know, you're lucky, Ann, because a lot of these people are fighting for everything they can get, man. And you know what? Unfortunately, a lot of greedy bitches they ruin things. Like they ruin things for the hard working woman and decent moms because some of them will take their baby daddy to the cleaners. and lie like fucks and play victim and shit. So unfortunately, there's some really weirdos out there that make it worse for everybody else who's really struggling and need money, right? But yeah. It's called a mitten for me to go back to work. And he said I freeload off my parents. That's why I don't work. And being a small business owner isn't sufficient. Oh, there you go. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. And that's good that you didn't do that because there's no reason for it. If you, but the thing is, it only happens to ignorant people, I agree, Sophie. I agree, and that's what I say on here many times. Is all of a sudden because you're getting child support, you want to do your nails and get a pedicure and manicure and get your hair did and shit like that and go on trips and use the guy's money and your kids are wearing the same clothes they wore for the past 2 weeks. That's why some of these hoods don't deserve any money at all. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, I've seen it all in all angles. That's why I get mad. I try not to because it's not. That's why I don't think I'm ever gonna get married and have kids and I think that's why God never put me in that predicament because He knows that if that happened to me, I'll be in jail. Because I'll beat that bitch and I'll take my children and I'll run away and I'll never see me again. Like fuck, am I gonna pay some woman to be fucking me over and do whatever she wants? Like say if the woman cheated on you, if a woman cheats on you, right? And then you gotta pay her and kids, you gotta pay for those kids. Fuck that. If you cheated and there's evidence, then you should give up your rights for you gotta give up your rights for your kids, and the man takes the children if he wants that. And then she's gotta pay him, not me pay you. You fucking cheated on me, bitch. Hell no. That's why the system is so corrupt. They're always catering to a hoe. You're always catering to the evil people. You can't cater to somebody who cheated on you. Hell no. You lose your fucking rights to your children if you cheat, because then you're gonna convince them that cheating is okay and get away with it. No, 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 no. Not in this world. That's why I'll go off it. I will go off it. And everybody told me they're proud of me because I haven't gone off it. Because I never liked my brother-in-law, ever. I don't like any of I didn't like my sister-in-law. I didn't like both my brother-in-laws. I still don't. And I never will, because they're a bunch of pieces of shit. And unfortunately, my siblings married those fucking idiots. That's why 2 of them are divorced and there's 1 left. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the only fucked up thing. But the good thing is these kids, my brother's kids and these kids were of age. See, so it wasn't no custody shit. They chose where they wanted to be, which is great. I think that's a great law. But even at that age, they should be able to choose because they got a brain. They know what 1 + 1 is. Yeah, same thing here in Bermuda. Yeah. So the good thing is that you know what else he said in the letter? That he doesn't mind paying for their sports trips. I'm saying, what do you mean sports trips? And he said that, like, because every year in February, both my nephews go away to Boston to represent Bermuda because they're really good. So them and I think 10 boys go, and the coaches and everything. They've gone for 3 years straight, right? And that's the only sports trip they go on. And my oldest nephew, he went on a basketball trip last year for the first time because he got called up to the national team. So they're very sportsy, like me and my sister were back in the day. So he's not sportsy and he doesn't care about sports, but he used to powerboat race, and then he used to like race. Now he races go-karts after telling everybody that his heart was on a pacemaker and he had cancer and all this other brain damage and 3 strokes and all these lies that he tells because he's a narcissistic piece of shit. So anyway, he He says in the letter that he doesn't mind paying for the trips, but he thinks that it's too excessive. And if one of the boys go, then and my sister goes with them, then the other one should stay here and not spend money to go on the trip. So who's gonna take care of the other one when he's here by himself? You? You know who takes care of those kids while your ex-wife is away on a business trip? Me. Do you pay me child support to take care of your children? No, you fucking don't, you piece of shit. You have the nerve. Like, people don't think before they speak or think before they say anything. Some people are so delusional that they just say shit to make you mad. So that way he wants to make us so mad that we want to, like, he wants to get slapped. You know what I mean? And that's what a narcissistic person does. They only see their side and nobody else's side. And you have to do what they want you to do. So you don't want these kids to go on a sports trip because you don't want to pay for it. Nobody asked you to pay for it. You ain't paying for it all this time. And you don't really pay for the fucking trip anyway because you sell raffle tickets to pay for the trip. And if you was a part of your children's life, you would know that. You see what I'm saying? People like this guy, right? He makes you mad, like, because of what he says. Like, and I try and tell people every day that try not to give stupid people your energy, because there's a lot of stupid people in this world, and they're gonna say stupid shit to make you mad. But all you should do is go. And now I'm gonna get a message in the chat from Maria, and she's gonna say, "Calm down, Tiger." Hey Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. And that's all you got to do is have evidence, Ali. If you got evidence, he's fucked. And he should know better. But see, his delusional mind is telling him, oh, yeah, I'm not paying this and I ain't paying that. No. You know? Yeah, that's all you got to do is laugh at this stupid ass shit. See, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to make Cameron quit karate so he doesn't have extra bills. But when you were with him, you didn't mind him going karate, right? It's just like this ass is saying that these guys shouldn't go on the trip. So you don't pay. But when have you paid for their trips? When? Name one time you outright went to your credit card or pulled out cash and said, this is the trip, or this is money for you when you go on your trip. Have you ever done that? So what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to figure out, but I can't. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck people are eating and drinking that's making you stupid. Because I eat and drink the same thing everybody else does, and that's just something you're specifically eating and drinking. And there's stupid people all over the world, so I can't just say everybody that's stupid eats at McDonald's or eats at Wendy's, because that's not true. Because there's stupid people here, and we don't even have those franchises. So something's going on where these people are actually like eating or drinking something. Maybe I'll take suggestions on why they're stupid. Well, try not to tell Cam that about that. Like, don't ever tell the kids that, oh, your daddy wants you to quit karate, because that's gonna brainwash the child to believe that he has, his dad has power over what he does. Because the only way he can ever have power is if he's actually, in his life. So try not to ever, like, what my advice to a lot of people is never condemn the baby daddy to your children over and over and over. Let them figure it out on their own. Because me and my sister, we didn't condemn him. We told them what he did. And then they would be like, that's fucked up. And then when he started to do shit to them and they figured it out, they were like, you know what? This guy really is a piece of shit. Look what he just done to us. Like, he hurt the youngest one more than anything. But the oldest one was like, fuck you. Because he's pro. He's like me. He's like, yeah, fuck that guy. And you know what they all said to me? You were right all along. You never liked that guy. You always said that he was up to no good and he's a liar and he's this and he's that. Me and him used to argue all the time. But he didn't have no say. He couldn't kick me out of this house because the house didn't belong to him like that, you know? But he's the one who put me here. He's the one who begged me to come to this apartment. And that was his worst mistake. Because I ended up being the man of the house, not him. And then he had the nerve to say, oh, yeah, Mark has more rights to this house than me. You're fucking right, I do, because I'm the one paying for bills and fixing it. What the fuck you doing? Playing PlayStation every night, playing with your nuts and doing fucking nothing? Who's taking care of your kids and paying the bills around here? Not you. Name one thing you do for this house and do for your children and your wife. Nothing, because everything you do for your fucking self. And that's what's wrong with everybody in this world. All this fucking selfish bullshit that people do is pathetic. That's why I'm honestly, I love women. I would love to be married. I would love to have a child and love to have kids. And, I would love to have that perfect family life. But after all I've seen in my lifetime, I don't even want it. And I'm at the age now, I definitely don't want it no more. I'm totally content with being by myself. And I'll love everybody else's children. That's how I feel. And that's what I do. Well, the judge will be fair. But the thing is, Ali, is I suggest you get some type of job. Because if you have a job, then it makes life easier. Because if you don't, then they can say, oh yeah, you're a freeloader, like how he said, you're a freeloader and you're this and you're that. But he'll say that about you now, but when he was living with you and your parents, he wasn't freeloading though. Right? But now you are because he's not there. Because he finally realizes that he has to pay rent now. But when he was living with you and your parents, it was cool though, right? Fucking ass. Fucking bitch ass. I'm telling you, I got so mad. Yeah, I know. No, of course not. And even if he is, it's bare minimum. It's bare minimum. That's it. I'm sure he probably pays, but it's hardly nothing. And just like when he was with you and your mom and your dad, what the fuck was he paying? He was paying for your parents' mortgage? Like fucks he was. Me, I would never have that life anyway. And if he was a real man, he would have said, look, I don't want to live with your parents. Right? We're gonna go get our own place. A real man would do that. No offense, but a real man would do that. I would never live with my parents unless I was broke as fuck. But I would never be that way. I ain't doing that. Well, that's what they all say. They all say that, but that's their fault. Let me tell you. You want me to tell you why that's his fault for saying stupid shit like that? My sister's ex-husband says the same thing, that me and her are brainwashing them. So I'm brainwashing a 15 and a 17-year-old. So they don't have a brain then. No, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up and you knew it. That's why. Look, let me elaborate on this real quick before I forget. I should have been a lawyer. I really should have. Because I'll burn every motherfucker out there. Every baby daddy would hate to see me. If I was a lawyer, I'll burn them all. Because I hate guys like that. Yeah, I know, Maria. And look, let me explain something to you. So your baby daddies, right? They know where your kids go to school, correct? They know where they live, correct? They know the telephone number to get in touch with them, correct? So why don't they do it? It's not because their mother says, no, don't talk to your daddy, or you can't talk to your daddy. You can go to the school that they are in and say, I am the father of such and such, and I'm coming to see my kids. There's no law saying he can't. Correct? So what are you talking about? And that's exactly what we told my ex-brother-in-law. You know where we live. You can call him and say, come out here, but you won't. You know where they go to school. You've been there before plenty of times. You can go, you know where they play sports to. You can go sit in the crowd like everybody else does, but you don't. So how are we keeping them away from you if you have a public access to them? So you look like a complete clown. You have their email, you have their phone number. Why don't you call them? You know how stupid you sound? Let me tell you something. If I was in a predicament where my baby mama like went crazy and then she started to like brainwash the children and say I was this or I was that or whatever, I will die trying to get my children or see my children every fucking day. I will go to their school in the morning to see them go to school and I say, hey, love you guys, have a great day. I will make sure I'm there to pick them up if I have to. And if I can't pick them up and she's picking them up, I will get to them before she does. So when they come out of that gate, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Daddy's here to say love you. You know, I'm there here to see how you're doing. I'm going to call you later, okay? Boom. Oh, where you going? You going to ballet or you're going to fucking basketball practice? I'm going to be there, okay? I'll be in the stands. I'm not going to bother you. I'm just going to be there, okay? Because mommy's going to get mad at me. That's what I would do. I'm not going to sit there and bash my baby mom. I'm just going to say, hey, look, I'm going to see my children whether you like it or not. Because it's a public set and I can go there. And who the fuck's paying for them to go to school? Not you. Me. And that's why I can't stand a man that says to a baby mama, oh, you're keeping these kids away from me. That's bullshit. Because you can go to their school, to their job if they have one. You can go to their home and see them at their home outside. You can tell them come to your house. You can pick them up and take them to go ice cream or take them to go lunch or dinner or whatever. So don't tell me that bullshit. That's bullshit. Any man who says that needs a fucking open hand slap. You know why they say that? Because they're free. They're free from taking care of their kids. And that's what they really want. They want to be free. And they want to analyze the situation and say, I want to see my kids such and such a time. In the very beginning, my sister's ex-husband said, I want to see the kids every other weekend. Who the fuck says that? So right then and there, that lawyer, those two women lawyers are looking at this clown saying, you're actually a deadbeat fucking dad. You just admitted it because you want to see your kids, not every day, not every weekend, every other weekend. Are you fucking kidding me? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to compose myself. I would have reached across the table and beat the shit out of him if I actually heard him say that. I agree, Maria. Hello, Maria P. I got both Marias in here. Hi, darling. You saw Walter today. He saw my face. I was stressed from work. He thought I was stressed with him. And I talked to him about why I was stressed at work. He talked about his work too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Maria, 100% on like, parents using their kids as shields, but because they're bitter. But you have a right to feel bitter, especially if you get cheated on or you just get left with all the responsibilities because that's fucked up. But if your baby daddy says, hey, look, I can't coincide with you, I can't be with you anymore. I'm going my way, I'm going yours, but I'm going to make sure I take care of the kids. I want to see them as much as I can. We made these kids. I don't want them to feel bitter at me. I love my kids and I can't love you no more, whatever. I'll be cool with that. If my wife, if my soon to be ex-wife tells me, look, Mark, I don't love you anymore, but I'm gonna do everything I can for the kids. I don't want them to hate us or hate one of us. We'll just tell them we can't be with each other anymore. I'll be fine with that. I wouldn't even be mad. There won't be no competition because they're gonna love me more than her anyway. Because I'm confident in that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Marie. I told you, Ninja, even if they don't have a choice and they have to spend the night, like if the judge says, he wants to keep them overnight, which I doubt, those kids are gonna scream their fucking head off, and he's gonna be like, "Look, these kids are gonna. I don't want them. I don't want them overnight." That's why I keep telling you guys, let the kids do the talking. Because when those kids are there and he really realizes what he's into, he's gonna be like, I just want to see them for a few hours, or I'll take them for the day and you can have them at night. I'll drop them off. And when he drops them off, he's gonna go like this. Fuck that shit. What am I getting myself into? I'm gonna fuck him and get sleep. These kids drive me fucking crazy. That's exactly how men are. A lot of men are like that. They can't fucking handle that shit. I'm telling you right now, my ex brother in law, he couldn't handle those kids. But guess who can? Me. I can handle them. I still can handle them. I fucked them off about 2 hours ago. I told them that you better stop being disrespectful because I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out. And they kept quiet. Every now and then I gotta threaten them. And they don't say nothing after that. They'll bitch and moan at me. So keep talking and I'll go get my pliers out of my toolbox and take your fucking teeth out. You understand me? I told you already, I'm not your PlayStation fucking online friends. I'm your uncle, yeah? I'm wiped your ass. I feed you. Okay? I take care of you. Remember, when you're gonna need me before I ever fucking need you, yeah? And then they shut up and they do what they gotta do. I have to remind them who the fuck I am. And I hate doing it, but I have to. And I also say, Mark, you were once a fucking 17-year-old pain in the fucking ass just like them. So now this is your karma for being a pain in the ass. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm definitely getting my karma for being a pain in the ass 17-year-old to my mom and dad when I was young. Now I have these teenage boys being a pain in the ass to me. So you know what? I don't really get too mad because I know it's my karma. And I deserve it because you know, I was a fucking pain in the ass when I was 17. I'll admit it, you know. And I can admit that. I can admit my faults and I can admit that I'm getting karma. That's what God doing to me, you know. But I'm being honest, like, When I was 17 years old, I dropped out of school, told everybody, fuck school, fuck you, I don't care, I'm not going back. You can't tell me what to do. I have rights. Don't tell me this, don't tell me that. I did everything I wanted. Once I reached 17, 18, my parents couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, fuck you, I'm doing whatever I want. And guess what I did? And I turned out to be okay. But if they had an interview with somebody and they would say, out of all four of your kids, who's the biggest pain in the ass? They'll say Mark with no hesitation. And I was. I was a pain in the ass, I'll admit it. And that's why God's saying, now is your turn. Now you don't have no kids and you ain't got no wife, but you got two nephews. And they're going to be a pain in the ass to you, just like how you was a pain in the ass to your mother and father. Yeah, I'm getting my karma, I'll admit it. That's why I don't really get too mad, because I know it's my karma. But I love them to death, and they love me, so it's all good. Nothing's perfect. You're always gonna get in arguments and little tips and disrespectful moments. It's life. Like I understand, and they're boys. See, they think they're macho, and because they're a little bit taller than me now, Well, one's really taller and the other one's taller than me. They think that they're, yeah, I'll kick your ass. Yeah, you think? You think so? Okay. I told them I'll get on my knees and pray you hit me one day, because it'll be the last time you ever hit anybody. And after that, it's the end of the conversation. I told them any child that hits their parents or hits their uncles and aunts going to hell. You know that? I never teach them violence. I never tell them that violence solves anything. They've never seen me hit anybody either, because I don't condone the violence. Even though I would slap the shit out of somebody if I have to, if they hit me, I'm gonna hit them. They're gonna be me to them to the floor. But I never will promote violence to any child or any person, or I would never show violence to a child. Like, I can't do that. That's not what I've never been shown that when I was a child. So my dad was never like that, or my mom. But there's some days where I want to beat the living shit out of both of them. But then I remind myself that it's my karma. And I can admit it, I can admit these things. I'm not perfect and I never will be. And I know that this is happening to me for a reason. And I'd rather this happen than me have cancer and die or be in the hospital. And this is like what God does to me. He says, well, you pray every day not to be sick and to be healthy, but I can't stop your karma. And your karma is dealing with these teenage boys that's going to fucking be a pain in your fucking ass. And you're going to have to deal with it. So that's the choice that you make. That's what you prayed for. There you go. There you go, Marky. It's just slap on the wrist. And it's okay. All right, Maria, thanks for the PayPal. I'll answer your questions right now. But anyway, speak of the devil, look, my nephew left his earpiece, his ear thing here, and he says he's gonna come over and get it now. So he's just gonna come and get it real quick. So let me let him come and get it, and then I'll do your questions. Because he left his earpiece here. And I tell them all the time, you have everything you got? You got everything? Yeah. Meanwhile, and the oldest one is the one who I had the problems with, the 17-year-old. It was about a month where I didn't speak to him because he was so disrespectful. And it reminded me of me and my parents. Now, this one here is coming over here now. He's 15. And he's starting to act like the other one now. And I have to put him in his place. He's coming over here now. Give me a sec. I'm live now. All right. Okay, now I can do your questions because he came to get his earpiece. And you know what? He just gave me a hug. Like we give each other a hug every day. Sometimes 2 or 3 hugs a day. Especially him, he's more affectionate, right? And they hug me every day. They tell me they love me. They tell me how much, they appreciate me and things like that. Or we laugh a lot. We talk a lot of shit because they know I do a lot for them. And not just because of the divorce. Before the divorce, I did even more for them. I always do whatever I can for them. Because they deserve the best because of what they've been through. I try to toughen them up. And I always tell them, stay away from women. No, I don't say that. I always tell them, look, if you need women advice, I'm the guy. Okay, I'll tell you everything you need to know about a woman. and how you got to treat them and how you deal with them. But they're both good. One of them has a girlfriend, and the other one, he has a girl that likes him, but he don't want her. I was like, hey, look, you sound just like your own. Always get the ones that you don't want. Okay. Okay. Maria, other Maria, you said you were just talking to Ninja answering her question. I just had to look at it. Thought you was talking to me. All right, cool. All right, let me deal with this now. Let me deal with my other crazy Maria. All right. We got two Marias in here. What the fuck? Why is this thing? I'm trying to read your question, but it's not coming through the PayPal thing, so I have to check on my email thing because it's better on here. Okay, I got it now. Okay, any his thoughts about me and him after our date? Oh, you've asked everything, but I'll figure out. What I do is I don't really ask any questions. I just get a general reading about what's going to happen in the next couple of days. I'll sort it out for you because I know how you are. All you Marias are the same. Oh, Maria, Maria, you're always gonna be a pain in the ass. That's why you're always a drama story. You remind me of a porn star. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. All right, what I get is Walter thought that you were very understanding, loving, and caring, and he liked the fact that you expressed yourself, and he feels like you really have sincere interest in him, and he thinks that you're a star. He thinks that you're the right person for him. He thinks that everything you do is great. He thinks you have a lot in common with him and things like that. And he can talk to you all the time, no problem. So today the cards are really focusing on you. Sometimes I don't really get like the feelings and the things like that, but today I do. Today I get like I got the Queen of Wands and the Star here, so that's very, very good. But he's mad that you have this hater at work and this bullshit at work that you're dealing with. Like he wishes that there wasn't any bad news or any bad things. He just wishes there was all good things. But obviously that's not gonna happen, right? Because all of us go through it. Also, like when you guys go on dates, he wants to pay for it all the time, and he wants to do that because he wants to show his gratitude and he wants to like use that as a gift to you, or like a way of showing his gratitude and his like his thing. He wants to do that. So I don't know if he pays all the time, but if he does, like he does that on purpose. Like he wants to show his kindness and his gratification and like you being there for him type of thing. And to him it's like really nothing. Like yeah, he doesn't let you buy. Yeah. So I can see that here, that he's very generous. He likes to buy you things and he's going to continue to do that. And that's just the way. Yeah. Yeah. He's not going to let you. So I get that. That's a good, see, that's why I made my cards. You haven't seen my cards because I don't think I pulled you my cards before, but I have some red cards here and it says go out and get a free dinner. I made that on purpose because most women should go out and get a free dinner. Yeah. But if you're my woman, I'm gonna make your ass pay. But anyway, Walter is just wants you to know that that's Spirit wants you to know that that's his way of showing his gratitude, you know. But so that's great. There's all good things here. The way he felt after the date was very good, and during the date he felt good. And if you allow him to pay, he feels better. Like he feels like he's a man, and he feels like, this is the least I can do for her because I want to show her how much I care about her. But he's kind of mad that you both have been taken advantage of, and you both have issues, and he wishes that he can like get rid of those things. But otherwise, that he was very happy to see you, and he's very satisfied that you're in his life, and he's very optimistic about the future with you and how things are going to go. So he was very happy after the date and during the date, like when he was looking at you. And if you were like looking really good today, and he was admiring the way you look. I don't know if you got your hair done or you had your hair done up nice, because I know how you women are. You get new eyelashes, new hair, new makeup, new shit, So if you had something that he hasn't seen before, or the way you wore your hair today, he liked that. So it's something to do with your appearance that he likes too. So the date was good. So he thought he had good things. See, there you go. See, can't make this shit up. So you said extra nice hair today. See. He liked that. He thought that was very impressive. He said he thinks that you look really, really good. That's what I got in the cards there. He was like, yeah, Maria, your fine ass made me so crazy. Looking at your blow dried hair and your nice makeup. Let me shut the fuck up. All right. Yeah, Walter's lucky. Should have been a fucking Walter. Yeah, I sing every now and then, Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I sing every now and then, talk some shit, I used to be a DJ, so actually I'm getting back into it. So I've been listening to a lot of music lately. Let me see how the weekend's gonna go. All right, so this weekend it might be like I feel like you'll see each other on the weekend, but he still might feel like a little off or whatever, kind of mad, about certain things. He still will feel the same, but I feel like he's gonna maintain the peace inside of me. So like that's and I got the 10 of Pentacles here, so that tells me that like he's going to, I don't know if you've ever been to where he lives. He might offer you like to come to where he lives instead of like going to a place. So he might say, hey, come to my place, or or let's go to a place that's like that, or something like that. So he might offer like you to go to his place, to his house, or something like that, So he might offer you like to come see a family member, even something like that. Or he might take you to somewhere where he dwells, like where he goes all the time. He'd be like, hey, look, I never taken to you this place, but we're gonna go here or whatever. But he's still kind of feeling like kind of annoyed, about certain things. He's very disappointed about like his still things in his life, that type of stuff. But it looks like this weekend he's gonna be very like, firm, and he's gonna be like, still feeling kind of like stuck or whatever, but he's gonna maintain peace enough. Like he needs you for his peace and his so he can feel at peace. So, and he might tell you what he told you today, like having these experiences and feeling disappointed, and then after he gets it all out, he'll be like, hey, you know what? Let's go to my place, or hey, let's go to this place that I used to go to, or whatever, or hey, I'm gonna let you meet my family or something like that, or a family member because I have to go see them. I'm taking you with me. So if he hasn't done this before, this weekend, that might happen. All right. So in general, it looks like he's still going to be fed up with certain things, but um, I just asked for Friday or Saturday, and it just said, that's what's going to happen. I would say Friday will probably be the most likely day. Friday looks like the better day. Well, it might be either one of those days. Like I'm getting like it depends on how his day goes. But it could be, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Because the weekend is the weekend. So I think that each one of those days something's gonna happen. But it will be a good weekend where you're gonna see something to do with family or something like that. Yeah, so now, hey Joanna, how you doing? Okay, no problem. I'm just finishing up with Maria and I'll get to you. So yeah, so that's why because of that, because you mentioned that, he might say, hey, you know, why don't you come to my place? Or maybe you should invite him in, you know? I don't know if you can, but maybe he might invite you to his place or a family member's place, or something like that will happen. Something to that effect will happen where you're gonna it's either a family place or like going to one of each other's places to where you live. So yeah, this weekend will be good. All right. Just look forward to the weekend, that's all. Try not to dwell on it too much, but just like, just know that the weekend looks good. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, Joanna, thanks for the donation. And you said, what's the Pisces thinking or feeling about me? Is he? All right, Joanna, let's check. I think this person still thinks about you and has some type of emotional feelings deep down inside, but they know that, but they're very suspicious of you. They're still like in suspense, and they still think that they can't trust you, or they just don't want to. They don't want to deal with you, but they do still feel like, some type of emotional feelings when they think about you. They still feel something, but not enough to like, take you back. You know what I mean? They still see you in like that reverse mode, like where they're not gonna like make they're not gonna change their mind because they have no reason to. Uh, as far as like contact and stuff, I don't see any type of contact in the next 30 days, but the only way that there will be any form of contact is if you guys see each other face to face some way, somehow, like in your travels, which I don't know if that's possible, but that's the only form of contact that or type of like contact I get. Whereas, like, if you know that he goes to a certain place and you go to there and you might see each other, and then that's the only like way there will be any type of possible communication. But I don't see anything directly from him. And if he's blocked you since then and hasn't said anything now, that's probably why. I don't see this person with anybody else. Like, I don't see them with another person. I just see them working hard and focused a lot on their work. But they're not willing to make any necessary effort because they're so preoccupied with their life. And I feel like that's probably why they blocked you and don't speak to you, because they really want to focus on their work and their life. And they're not focused on anything else but that. The only thing I see here is work and money and life. No woman, no relationship, no nothing. So this person's really focused on their life. So I don't see them like being in too much concern with you at all, to be honest. Well, have you reached out to him since he blocked you? How can you if he blocked you? You know, if he blocked you, how are you gonna reach out to him? That's why, like, the only way I see anything happen is if you guys see each other face to face. Hi, Cam. Well, maybe you should try it. But you know what, Joanna? No answer is an answer. You know, like, if he blocked you, what does that say? If somebody blocks you, what does that mean? That they don't want to speak to you. And if they haven't unblocked you and haven't spoken to you, then that's probably why. I'm not trying to be harsh, but you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of like pointless to do it, you know? I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want you to like try and contact somebody that hasn't contacted you in 6 weeks. Like, that's pretty much like, like, and even if you do, he probably won't say anything. He'll probably block you from that too. Because I see him like focused on so much other things besides a relationship. So if he really wanted a woman, he'd be with one right now, and I don't see that. Like, so there you go. And why would you want to be with somebody like that? You did the right thing. You don't want to do sexting, which is pointless. So there you go. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I think that's like, common sense. Why would you want to get involved with somebody like that? You deserve better, Joanna. And if you like got blocked by a sexter, you know, then that means you deserve better. God was trying to make sure you didn't get involved with doing dumb shit. So think about it in a positive way, if that makes sense. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Just put yourself out, in a better way. Maria, what you laughing at? You like when I talk shit, don't you? I'm just saying, I'm trying to have you women's back. I don't want you women to get caught up with these idiots. I don't want none of you to get caught up with bad dudes. Yeah, I know it's funny because you always say it's the way I say things. It's funny, but at the end of the day, I try to like make it a positive thing, you know. I don't want none of you girls to get, none of you ladies to get, ruined over some asshole, man. There's a lot of weirdos out there. I don't want to see you guys get hurt. And if I see good things, I'm gonna tell you, like, you know, like the other Maria is a perfect example. You know, she always comes in there and asks about her and Walter, and look, it's majority of the time it's all good things. Because when it's meant to be, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be true. And if it's not, then I'm gonna tell you, because that's what I see. And I don't just do it to be a dickhead, but like, I don't want nobody to get hurt. Because I know how people are, man. People are so evil, it's so crazy. And especially like women. Like women always get, you know, unfortunately, man, there's a lot of men out there that think that all a woman is worth is what's between their legs, you know, and it's sad because that there's more to life than that. And that's why like I have a hard time with like people all the time because they always think that that's all a woman's worth. But yet the person who gave birth to them wasn't that way. Or maybe was that way. I don't know. If their mama was a hoe or whatever. That's their problem. But you know, how would you feel if somebody said that about your mom? Or did that to your mom? You probably wouldn't like it, would you? Dumbass. So don't treat a woman like that. That's why I don't treat women like that. Cause my mom, she's very respectful and she ain't no dirty hoe, you know? And my mom never showed me no disrespect towards like my dad, and my dad never showed me no disrespect to my mom. I'm drinking a Pepsi and it's watered down with the ice. It's at the end. It tastes so good when it's like that. I had takeout tonight. I had fried chicken, French fries, and corn muffin, cornbread muffin. It was pretty good. And I had this small Pepsi. We went to the drive-through, and I mistakenly ordered the wrong burger for my nephew, and he got all mad and pissed off. And I was like, you know why I ordered the wrong thing? Because you mofos wait to the last second to tell me what you want, and then I look at the board, and then I just say something, and then I forget. And that's why I need you guys for this never to happen again, because it's happened like 2 or 3 times, and they blame me, right? And they saw one, and I said no tomato for all the burgers, and she still put tomato on on one of the burgers. And I said, so that's my fault, right? So you capitalize on the mistakes that I make, but you don't capitalize on their mistakes for putting tomato on your shit. That's okay, right? And that's why I fucked them off today. And I said, you know what? This is never gonna happen again. You know why? Because before we leave, I'm gonna write down what everybody wants. So you're not gonna tell me at the last second when I'm telling the person on the intercom. So I'm gonna go down there with a piece of paper and I'm gonna say, yes, this is what I want. I have a list. I want number 2, I want number 3, I want no tomato on this, and that, and I'm gonna read it. I'm not gonna look at that board anymore. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna read it to the lady. So that way, it's never gonna be my fault again. Because when anything's my fault, people love to capitalize on it. Like I claim I'm perfect. I can't make a mistake, you know. Because if I do, like everybody goes crazy. Like I make mistakes all the time or something. But because I don't make mistakes a lot, when I do, everybody's like, yes, he made a mistake. I'm gonna rub it in his face. I'm saying to myself, I'm paying for your motherfucking dinner and you're still over here talking shit. I will leave you on the side of the fucking road, boy. You know whose van you in? You know you just paid for your goddamn meal. You're over here fucking complaining. Eat that shit and shut the hell up. I swear, but it's not easy. That's why I said next time I'm writing everything down. And I'm gonna read my own handwriting. I'm gonna read my own shit. Yeah, I love Pepsi. See, I don't want burgers and all that shit. I'd rather eat fried chicken. I got a 3-piece meal, a cornbread muffin, and some fries, and my Pepsi, and I was content. I ordered him like a burger and it had too much sauce on it, so he was all like, and I was like, well, scrape the sauce off. I'm like, you guys are such pussies, man. Like, just like get with the program, man. Like, if that happened to me, I wouldn't even complain. I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna scrape this shit off and do what I have to do. Like, you know. My birthday was 2 weeks ago. I'm an Aquarius. My birthday was February 6th. I'm an Aquarius. I'm actually a double Aquarius. I'm Aquarius Sun and Rising. So I'm a double pain in the ass. You know what I mean, Maria? I'm sure your boys are a pain in the ass too sometimes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Today is the last day of Aquarius, and tomorrow we go to Pisces. So Lord help us. Tomorrow's my cousin's birthday. He's a Pisces. He's like on the cusp. They're not picky. That's good. That's a good thing. You know why? Because they probably came from nothing. You know, that's probably why. I'm not judging or anything. I'm not assuming, but they probably the people that are not picky is the ones who came from nothing. Like they didn't have everything when they was young. Where these mofos, see, they came from a rich family. See, I knew it. Yeah, the changing of the energies is tomorrow. So it's Pisces season tomorrow. So that's why the energy is already changing. That's why the order was wrong. My nephews were a pain in the ass because Pisces is that emotional energy. People getting emotional and shit. Everything was fine until the energies change. Hey Dan the man, how you doing, bro? You good? Our favorite Leo is here. Well, he's our only favorite Leo. People don't really have favorite Leos, but we anointed Dan as our favorite Leo because we like him like that, and we love him when he sleeps. You know what, Maria? That's why they love you because you put food on the table and your food is good. There you go, Dan. I'll let you have that. That's why I love my mom because she always made great food. She baked things. We always had something good to eat. She never disappointed me with food and stuff like that. My mom's the best, man. I learned a lot from her. That's why I told her that I wanted to videotape some of the recipes that I was doing and things like that. Because when one day she's gone, and then I stopped doing it because I didn't want her to feel like I was trying to get every recipe before she dies, and because I know she's gonna die or something so I stopped doing it because I kind of didn't want to make her feel that way, even though she didn't say nothing, but I knew what she's like. She's a Capricorn, so yeah. But I have a lot of her recipes written down, and I've recorded her doing some of the things. And she goes, "You better not put this on the internet." I said, Mom, I'm not gonna put you on the internet. I don't want nobody to know you're a good cook, and I want this shit for myself. Fuck these people. She goes, you better not put me on the internet. I said, I'm not gonna put you on the internet. Calm down. I said, it's on my computer and on my hard drives, and when one day you're gone, I can see I know what the fuck I'm doing. My siblings don't care. They'll sit there and be like, miss my mom's cooking. I wish I would have got her recipe. And I'm in the background laughing like I got it. Because I'm the only one who really cares about it like that. But you know what? My mom loves my cooking. She always tells me that I make the best fried fish. I make the best lobster. And she says that I make really good macaroni and cheese. Sometimes it's better than hers. And she says that I always make good food. Like every time she eats, when I cook, she says I'm very good. I say I take after my mom. What can I say? But I take after somebody in that category. But she's taught me how to make food, and I learned a lot of things from looking at YouTube and shit. And I love cooking. I love cooking so much. I love like making food and trying different things. And then, today I made takeout because I'm tired, man. I worked all day. I didn't feel like cooking shit. But this weekend I'll be cooking because everybody goes away tomorrow for the weekend. So I'm like, yes, I can finally make steak and pork chops and all the things that they don't like. See, they like steak, but it has to be like I have to make it, and it's very expensive. So I'm like, fuck that. I ain't making that shit every week. And so my cousin and I are getting together on Friday night. We're gonna have lobster together. So my cousin and I, we've been talking about getting together for the longest time. So I told him, look, everybody's going away this weekend. It's just gonna be me and my dog. So you can come up Friday and we guys will make lobster and have dinner. So he's gonna come up on Friday night. We guys gonna hang out. He's very good at cooking too. He's good. He's just like me. He loves to make food and stuff. So we haven't had dinner in a long time because we're always too busy. So like he said Friday is perfect. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll see you Friday. We guys have a lobster. So he says he wants to do lobster a different way from how I do it. I said, that's cool. We'll do it your way. And I said, what we should do is we should make 2 lobsters. I should make it my way and you make it your way. And then I'll eat yours and you eat mine. And he says, yeah, that sounds like a plan. He weren't too keen on it though, because he's a tourist. He's stubborn. See, he wants to do everything his way. I'm like, look, just make it your way. I'll eat it. I don't care. So he says he wants to make like a curry lobster. And I said, I like curry anyway, so I'll eat it. I never had curry lobster. I eat curry chicken. So I've never had curry lobster. And I've never been disappointed in anything he makes. So I told him, I said, look, just make the lobster. I'll get the lobsters and you just make it the way you want to. So we're gonna have lobsters, make our own stuffing, and then I'm gonna make some potatoes and probably a salad or something. I'll see what he says. I'm probably gonna call him tomorrow and let him know what's going on. But we're supposed to have bad weather tomorrow, so none of us are probably gonna be working outside. So he'll probably call me or I'll call him, see what's going on. Well, that's all right, Maria. It's more for me. Your second name is Maria. See, another Maria in here. At least it's your second name. I got too many Marias in here now. My godmother, her name is Maria Olivia. But she didn't like Maria, so everybody called her Olivia. One day she told me, my name is not even Olivia, it's Maria Olivia. But I never liked Maria because every damn Portuguese person is Maria. So I got fed up of that shit. So she wanted everybody to call her by her second name, which is Olivia. She's one of those Marias that didn't want to get called Maria. I think Maria is one of the most popular women names in the world. I think everybody in this world knows a Maria or knows multiple Marias. That's for sure. It's definitely I'm Portuguese, so it's definitely a common Portuguese name. I know a few Marias. Not a few, I know a lot actually. But in school, there was no Marias in my class. Like I don't know any Marias in my day when I was growing up. Like somebody's mom was named Maria. But the girls in my class, they were like all different names, no Marias. None. Not even one. I don't even remember a Maria in my class in high school when I was in high school. I don't know of any Marias. Here in Bermuda, is not like many I know unless they're from a foreign country. Because the Bermudian people they won't name their child Maria. They'll name them some other ungodly name. The amount of names that I've heard, oh my god. I feel sorry for some of these children. I really do. I really feel sorry for some of these children with these names. I have to wake up. I have to wake up early in the morning. I thought you were in here last night. Huh? Yeah, I gotta take my sister and my nephews to the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I said I might as well come on might as well come on early because it's 10:30 here now. So in a few minutes I want to be in my bed by at least 11:30, something like that. So I have to wake up early. I have to wake up like maybe 5:30 and get ready for 6 and take them to the airport. It's only 10 minutes away. So that's a good thing. I'm never up that early. I always get up like 7, 7:30, something like that. That's what time I actually crawl out of bed. I'm not a morning person. I hate getting up early because I go to bed late every day. See, I went to bed yesterday at 1:30 because I left here at 1:30. Oh hell no! I take all the tails off. Fuck that. Yeah, so that's why I'm on early, Maria. I don't normally come on this early, as you know, but I decided to because I want to get in my bed early because I hate getting up early. But the good thing is tomorrow's gonna be a shitty day, so I can just come back home and go right back to sleep if I want to. But I probably won't. Because once I'm up. And then I'm gonna probably make a coffee and then I'm gonna like stay awake and then do what I have to do. And then I'm probably gonna go in the workshop and then next thing you know, I'm gonna be working in there or cleaning up or doing something. And then around 10:30 or something, I'll probably come on here in the morning if it's pouring rain or very bad weather. So you'll probably see me on here during the day tomorrow if the weather's really bad, like they say it is. Sometimes they say the weather's gonna be bad and it's not. So I don't know. I ate shrimp. When did I eat shrimp? Oh, Sunday. Sunday I ate shrimp. I think I did. Yeah, Sunday I ate shrimp for dinner. Was it Sunday? I think it was Saturday night or Sunday night. I can't remember, but I ate shrimp the other day. Yeah, today, right now, it's 58. So that's pretty cold for us. And it's supposed to be 55 on the weekend. So that's cold for us here. But I'm not cold. It's 58. I got a regular t-shirt on. My door's open. It feels so nice. You know what I love about winter? I don't have to turn on my AC. That's the best thing about wintertime. I don't have to turn on my damn AC. But the other night I did because it was so humid, it was ridiculous. The weather's just been stupid, man. I get pissed off at the weather because I rather just be winter and just be winter. Like I don't want it to you know, go back to 70 degrees and then go back to 50 something. That's how you get sick. But yeah, right now, I checked before I went live. Yeah, right now it's 58. It's still 58. But the humidity is 84. But it says right here that there's towards gale force winds on Thursday morning with storm gusts possible in and around showers. Winds will continue to be blustery in showers on Friday and eventually easing towards the weekend. And the lowest on Friday is going to be 55. And then Saturday is going to be 56. Tomorrow is going to be 61. And on Sunday it's going to be 60. So it's going to be beautiful, nice and cool. I love it. When it's like 60, 58 like now, it's perfect for me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, Marty, there you are. We were going to send the fire brigade out to come get you. We ain't seen you. So yeah, it's supposed to be nice and cool here for the weekend, which is great. But apparently the weather's supposed to turn shitty. So, but right now it's dead calm. There's nothing happening. Actually, let me look at the radar. I'll be able to tell. But I see tonight it says mostly cloudy. Late night it says overcast with rain, and then Thursday morning it says overcast with rain, and Thursday afternoon it says mostly cloudy with showers. So let me see what the satellite's pushing out. Let me see what's going on here. See, like I wish I could show you this radar. Like Bermuda's right here, and like all the rain is underneath us like that. There's like a big patch of rain, and it's all underneath, and it's going like this. See, Bermuda's on like an angle like that, and all the rain is on the bottom. It's completely missing us. So like the radar shows rain, and they're right, but it's missing us completely. That's why we're not getting it right now. See, it's so hard to hit this damn rock. It's crazy. Bermuda's in the middle, and all you see is all this rain, and it's all underneath us. Hey, that's good because we don't need it. I don't want it to rain no more. Go away. We got too much damn rain and too much everything. It was 55 there, Ninja. That's nice. I love when it's in the 50s and 60s. It's beautiful. You just been working, Marley? Hey, that's good. Work, 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 work. That's good, Dan. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it is chilly, but it's nice. It's a nice chilly. Like I'm not wearing my hoodie today. It feels nice in here. It's so nice. And I have my door like wide open here. It's nice. I can feel the breeze coming in, but it's not cold. It's so nice. So happy that it's nice and cool. Yeah, yeah, it's like that here at Ninja. It's like inside is not as cold. I have a thermometer thing upstairs on my AC controller, and it said 68 inside. So I'm sure when I leave her and I go outside with Diamond for her to go pee, I'm sure it's gonna be cold as shit. I'm sure it is. That's all you got to do, Dan. Is pray. Pray every day. And when she's doing good, pray that day too. And thank Spirit that they're doing everything they can. If we already when we pray, we have to be very confident in our prayers. We have to pray and already know that everything's going to be okay. That's the best way. That's what I do every day. I already know. I don't even worry. I'm gonna be here all by myself on the weekend. Me in this big ass house, and just me and my dog. And everybody's gonna go away for the weekend. And I never worry, not one bit. Because I know Spirit's gonna spend the night and take care of everything. They always do. They always do. Absolutely. That's why I never worry too much. I never ever worry. I worry, but not like that. I say to myself, everybody's going away. I'm here by myself. Please protect me. Please keep everything safe. Please don't let nothing happen to the house. Please let me and the dog be safe. Please let the house be safe. Please don't let nothing, go wrong. Please protect my home. This and I say that shit every day, or I say it majority of the time when I'm by myself. Everybody always asks me, do I feel like scared when I'm here in this big ass house by myself? I'm like, no, because I know nothing's gonna happen because I have God's help, Spirit's help. Why should I be? Why should I be? Spirit's probably gonna chase off any intruders or anybody who comes around here. They're gonna scare the shit out of them. My alarm is Spirit. They'll get you. Come around here. You always see that 2x4 coming at you and you didn't even know who the hell's holding. There's a fucking ghost at that house. I went to this big ass house on the hill. I went over there and it was a fucking ghost of a 2x4 coming at me trying to beat my ass. Or, I was trying to pick the lock and something hit me in my head. I looked around, there was nobody there. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just left. That shit was spooky as shit. Yeah, you're damn right. That's why I have so much confidence in Spirit and God. I hardly ever worry. And I think if we all do that, then we'll be okay. You have to be very confident and have confident expectations that only your best interest they have for you. Because as soon as the slightest little negative thoughts or feelings happen, then that's it. You're going to start being scared or worried or something bad will happen because you allowed the negativity in. That song that used to be out there, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Now I'm not. I used to be, but not anymore. I'm good. I'm good. If you guys want to come here for the weekend, you guys can stay next door if you want. You want to, everybody's gone till Monday morning. So if you want to leave now or leave tomorrow, you're more than welcome to stay here for the weekend, hang out with me, eat some good food, talk some shit. If you guys want a weekend getaway, I got a room and board for you. Get your ass here and I'll take care of the rest. I ain't paying for your damn ticket. It's bad enough I got to deal with you for the weekend. Yeah, like I said, I got my cousin coming up here on Friday night, so him and I will catch up. He's also going through a divorce, so I'm sure he can use the company. So. Man, you can see I just finished saying you ain't got nothing to worry about. All you gotta do is listen, see? All you gotta do is come. It's cool. God's gonna take care of you. And especially if you're coming here to see me, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I know you are. Yeah. That's up to you. I never forced anybody to come here, but the Bermuda Triangle don't work anymore. It's okay. You ain't gotta worry about that. I've left and came back many a times. I know some people don't want to travel. I haven't traveled in 5 years. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because I don't give a shit. I just don't feel like going anywhere. I love being here now. You know, and I'm older now. I just don't really care anymore. I just want to stay home. I love being home. And you know what else I hate? I hate going to a hotel. I have bad luck at hotels. If I go to a hotel, I'm never gonna get any sleep because everybody slams their door, everybody talks so loud, people are up 24/7 like they don't sleep. People are coming in and going every fucking 5 minutes. People gotta catch flights early in the morning, so you hear everybody banging and shit. I can't handle that. Like that's one downfall of going away is going to a hotel. That's one place I hate being is a hotel. I'd rather sleep at somebody's house or or go somewhere where there's no hotel and I go sleep at an Airbnb at some fucking place or whatever. I'd rather be in a house with one or two people than be in a hotel with hundreds of people that are acting like a bunch of fucking circus animals. That's one thing I can't stand, man, is going to a hotel. So fucking noisy. I hate it. That's why when I go to a hotel next time, I want to be on the top floor where I don't hear nobody on top of me banging and shit, and no crazy bitch of high heels making all this noise, or people banging their doors and shit. I can't stand that. That's why it's so nice to be home. It's less noise. I'm picky now. I need my sleep. And speaking of sleep, I better go get my ass to sleep because I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning and go to the airport at 6. It's only once a year, so I'm okay. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm just gonna set my alarm and go to sleep. I'm gonna take this damn dog outside. You all right, baby? I'm gonna go outside and go pee pee, okay? And when I go to the airport, you're probably gonna stay inside, obviously. And you're probably gonna love every minute of it. You fat piece of bacon. All right, guys. I came on early. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, I came on early because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So, but I'll be here tomorrow night, or probably during the day because the weather's gonna be so shitty. So if the weather's really, really bad during the day, I'll probably be on here during the day. So if you see me, you're gonna know that the weather's bad. So we'll see. But I'll definitely be on here tomorrow. You got to get up at 5:32. Oh shit! Dang, you're not going to the airport, are you? Marty's like, Mark said that we can come to his place for the weekend. Hell yeah, I'm getting up at 5:30. I just booked my ticket. I'm just kidding. Oh, for Emmy's math competition. No, I wish her the best. Tell her I wish her the best, and I know she'll do good. She'll be fine. Tell her that 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 3 is 5. Tell her Milton would be proud of her if she does her math. She'll be fine. A ninja said good cook instead of good luck. Good cook. She ain't sure. Ninja's like, shut up, Mark. I misspelled it. All right, Marley. All right, Maria, Marley, Ninja, everybody else who's in here, Dan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good day, and I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep and get my 6 hours of sleep. It's 11 now, so I need to go in my bed in the next 20, 30 minutes. So I can at least get 6 hours. All right, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.